Welcome to another Halloween tutorial. This look is a holy crap, I'm becoming a lizard look. Kind of inspired by the last Spider-Man movie with the villain Lizard, which has always been a big favorite villain of mine. So this is the kind of idea is that I am in the middle of becoming the lizard, so my real skin has started cracking up and the scales have started to come through. So if you want to know how I did this look, then stick around for the tutorial. So the makeup that I'm already wearing is going to act as the normal half of the face, and this is just the makeup that I've worn today. You can go as creative as you want with your regular makeup, but I just have very simple, mascara and my pink eyebrows and a little bit of blusher, but that's it. So first thing I'm going to do is clean off the makeup from the side of the face that I'm going to turn into the reptile, and I'm going to go with this side. So I'm going to clean the eyebrow and the mascara off. I'm using this cleansing milk in case you're wondering. Alright, so today we are going to be working with liquid latex, and as always with this, check if you are allergic before you use it, because it's not nice to have serious allergies. Or just around your eye, always be careful around your eye. Use a brush that you don't care about, because it's going to be ruined. Just got a regular plate, I'm going to pour my latex out. So basically, what I'm going to do here, just do a layer. Try to make the outer corners as thin as possible, because those are going to be kept the way they are. Alright, first layer's on. I'm going to keep my eyes closed for a while, wait for this to dry, and then go back and put several other more layers. But maybe 3 or 4 or 5, depending on how thick you want this to be, should be enough. Alright, so this is 4 layers of latex, and I did this little thing up here. Obviously you can choose any shape you want for the open lizard thingy. You can go like across your eyes, or just do little tiny blobs, or going down your neck or whatever. The reason I like to do the whole like half face, you've seen me do this in a zombie video before, I think it was last year or the year before that. The reason I like to do that is because it means I get to wear one contact lens, and the fact that having one eye that has a different color than the other can be a bit freaky on its own. So that's one of the reasons why I like doing that. Alright, so this is almost dried now. So what I'm going to do is start peeling the inner edges open. The inner edge is not completely a neat line. I made it a bit crooked, so I want it to look like peeling flesh. So try to find your edges and open them up. Look like it's been torn and stuff like that. You can use a pair of scissors if you want help like cutting it up. So I removed the other thing on my forehead. I don't know, it just kept bothering me, so I'm just gonna focus on this one. So the next step now is to put the makeup on for the exterior of this open wound. And I'm just using my regular foundation, Fit Me by Maybelline, and a concealer brush. So you should have nice, clean edges. Liquid foundation isn't enough to cover the latex completely, as you can see, which is why I'm working out my Theor kit or my Make It Forever flash palette. So moving on to the flash palette, create some cool effects. Going in with this old lip liner and going into the black, which I want to put in on the inside of the wound, as close to the edges of the open parts as possible. Okay, so once you've gone all the way around with your black, you should be able to see a bit of the black edges. Next I'm going to go in with this green to get that lizardy color. Just get to the very middle now, and it's time to start blending it into the black. Also putting the green in my waterline carefully. Now to make the scale effect, I'm going to keep using this brush, which is an old eyeshadow brush that's been completely ruined, because it has this perfect rounded shape. For the next color, I'm going to mix 3 colors together. I'm going to use the gold, this green that I already have, and then put a bit of this sort of bluish green, and then I'm going to dab the sort of scales into this area right here. In order to not mess up my palette completely, I'm just going to dig these colors out and mix them together on a plate. And I'm just going to start dabbing that in, starting around the eye. Now, since this is a cream product, it's going to crease on your eyelid, so we'll need to cover this with eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this diamond palette from Amuse. It has really nice, sort of shimmery, shiny looking colors. I'm going to be using this green mainly, and some of the gold, and just pick up whatever I feel like. Alright, so I'm going to take my angle brush, you can use an eyeliner brush if you want, and go go in with a black eyeshadow and just fill out the spaces, like the edges of the scales. Alright, so the only thing that remains now is putting my contact in and cleaning up the outside of the wound, because if you look closely, you can see that the colors aren't perfect. So I'm going to go back in and cover the outside using a creamier product, and then my liquid foundation, and that is a Studio foundation, which is basically like a thick creamy concealer. I'm not going all the way out into the edges because I want the edges to be a little dark. It's gonna make it look like that skin has kind of started to die, and it's gross. The lizard is taking over people. And we are done with the lizard look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Halloween video. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye!